My name is Aldana, and the teacher I'd like to honor today is Ms. Brino. I want to thank you so much for all that you have done for me. You have encouraged and supported me through my ups and downs. I also want to thank you for always making time to talk to me, even with your busy schedule. I greatly appreciated having you as my teacher.
The teacher I want to honor is Miss Church. Thank you so much for everything you did. Every time I thought about giving up, you always came with a bright smile to help me. Every time I struggled with problems, you always were patient with me until I understood. You never failed to make the room light up with your positivity. It pushed me to try harder and learn more. Thank you so much for encouraging me, even when I thought I couldn't do it. Thank you so much.
Okay, so I wanted to thank Miss Jen, my middle school history and AVID teacher. Her class was really just like a safe space for me in middle school, especially in 7th grade where it wasn't really a good time for me. So I wanted to thank her for making her class just like a good space to be in and to help me find my ways.
All right, I wanted to take this opportunity to thank my old VA history teacher, Mr. Teeting. He made the class really interesting by his character and the way he would entertain us. I joined his class late, but he was still able to include me in all his teachings. Even if I didn't know the content, the first day there, I had no idea what was going on, but I tried my best and he was able to applaud that. So I just want to take the opportunity to thank him and hope he continues his good career.
All right, I'd like to thank Mr. Rush. He was my dual language teacher for multiple years. He's been my teacher on multiple occasions, and he would always just lighten my mood. He would always make the class laugh along me. And I do wish I had him again, but I didn't, unfortunately. I'm just thankful for you because you shaped the way I am today, and I'll always be grateful for that. And thank you, yeah.
To thank Ms. Lehman because thanks to her I found the college I will be attending in the fall. After 2 years of having her as a math teacher, she has been a great teacher and has been a person for me to talk to. She made me enjoy math more than I ever would. She went out of her way to give me a tour of the EMU campus, and I will forever appreciate all the things she's done for me.
My honored teacher is Mr. Perry, and I chose him because he made middle school a great experience for me, and he gave me a lot of good advice in middle school, and he got me out of my comfort zone, and yeah, that's it.
Ms. Cummings always had a smile that would cheer up the whole class. She was a caring teacher you would look for when you needed someone to talk to. She always went above and beyond for all her students. For example, when she ran across HHS trying to find a space so that I could take my CNA exam.
I would like to thank Ms. Brooks for motivating me to create art again after a long break from it. I remember all the help she provided outside of class, so thank you, Ms. Brooks, for all your help and support.
The teacher I am honoring is Mrs. King. I would like to say thank you for your patience and dedications. I appreciate the time and effort you spent on me and the small groups. Not only did you help me, but other students as well, including my 2 younger sisters. Thank you for your support.
In the last 4 years of high school, no other teacher has impacted me the way Mr. Blosser has. He is always looking for ways to get me involved into the STEM field, and every opportunity he has mentioned how awesome of a student I am. He made me I feel more confident in my abilities in the STEM field. I am grateful for having him as a teacher.
The teacher I'm recognizing is Ms. Knapp, and I just want to say thank you for everything you've done over the 4 years, and I love and appreciate you.
I would like to thank Ms. Fisher for helping me in my senior year. Also, I would like to thank her for be there for me and for don't let me give up. And for always listen in my struggles that I have in the year. And thank you for always giving me the best advice.
The teacher I am honoring is Mr. Haraski. I want to thank him for having a fun and welcoming environment. I want to thank him for making math easier to learn. And thank you for letting me have an experience I will never forget.
The person I like to thank is Miss Beauzieux. I wanted to honor her because the amount of support she gave us despite through all COVID. I just wanted to say I will never forget her support and her humor when being a student and a teacher assistant for her. Thank you.
Teacher I would like to honor is Mr. Hook. He has been a really chill teacher throughout the time I was in his class. Out of a lot of teachers, he has been one not to overwhelm his students. His sense of humor helps push his students to their very best. He's easy to relate to, so this is why his class was such a calm environment to learn. Thank you very much, Hook.
The teacher that I want to honor is Dr. Cantwell.
I want to say thank you for everything you have done for me. I'm just glad that we were able to create more than just a student and teacher relationship, but more of a friendship. You have always been there through my worst and happy moments, and just taking the time to listen to my thoughts. Many of the quotes that you have told me before you left, I have carried them with me through my senior year, and it's what has gotten me through here to this moment. So thank you so much for your support and everything.
The teacher I'm recognizing is Mr. Marasco. I wanted to thank you for the great last year of high school. You've been a great teacher and even better person. So thank you for making this year memorable. Thank you, Mr. Marasco.
The staff member I'm recognizing is Kenny. Thank you for being my safe place, and I had fun doing BSU with you this year. Love you, Ken Dog.
The teacher that I want to honor is Myron Blosser. I want to thank him for seeing the best in me and allowing me to have the experience in what I'd like to pursue in the future. He has shown me what it means to truly be appreciated by a teacher, as well as the way he has taught me and others. He has made me want to learn more about STEM-based subjects. I have never had a teacher like Myron Blosser and can say that I will really miss his wise words in teaching.
I want to thank Miss Amy Sabari for the middle school and the high school experience. I do remember the day that you asked me to be in STEM Day and help out and demonstrate the project. I think it was a pretty fun experience. And then I do remember you helping me with the on-the-road keychains that we used to give out, and using the school's 3D printer. And I just want to thank you for being kind, being yourself, helping me learn, and definitely treating me as if I was your own child. So thank you very much for everything.
I'm so grateful to have had Miss Cummings as my teacher. I will never forget when class hadn't even started and she was already demonstrating she would do everything she can for her students' success. Miss Cummings, thank you for making an impact on my future career.
The person I'm honoring is someone who made a promise to me 7 years ago to lead me on and off the court, and I want to thank Coach DP for keeping that promise. And I truly couldn't ask for a better coach and a better experience throughout my high school career. There's not a lot of people who get up at 4 a.m. on a Saturday to get in the gym with you, so thank you, Coach DP.
The teacher that I'm honoring is Mr. Havener. He was my first teacher here in the United States. His class was fun and interesting, and thanks to him, I became less of a loner and started to ask for help more often. Working to express how thankful I am for him, for having him as a teacher. Me and the newcomer class are hoping you're doing great on your new career.
Mr. Blosser has helped me become the best version of myself. He has always encouraged me to step up to a challenge. He has always believed in me even when no one else has. I appreciate everything he's done for me, and I wouldn't be who I am today without him.
The teacher I like to honor is Miss Johnson. Thank you for always making English a lot more enjoyable class for me, and you've always made me feel more uncomfortable in that environment. I always look forward to your class at the end of the day, and I think that you've made me a better writer.
The teacher I'd like to thank today is Miss DuPaul. From the moment I walked into the classroom, you always made me feel welcome with your presence. And even though I was already kind of comfortable with the previous French teacher, you made me learn French in a new way, in a way that I felt more comfortable expressing myself. And for that, I couldn't thank you more. You've also been one of the most realist teachers that I've also met. You always know how to show your personality through and make us feel welcome and express our opinions in a way that we will feel without judgment. So I truly thank you for that. Thank you.